Collect a wash basin, soap, washcloth, at least 4 washcloths for perineal care, 2 bath towels and 2 hand towels, a bath blanket, clothing, lotion, deodorant, brush and comb, other grooming items, paper towels, gloves. Knock on the door, introduce yourself. You identify the person, check the ID bracelet against the assignment sheet. Use 2 identifiers, also call the person by name. After introducing yourself, ask them permission for a bed bath. If they say okay, leave the room to gather your materials. After gathering materials, knock again, provide for privacy. Raise the bed for body mechanics. Bed rails are up if used. Lower the bed rail near you if up. Before performing, practice hand hygiene. Put on gloves. Side rail near you. Pull back linen. Remove the sleepwear. Do not expose the person. Follow agency policy for use sleepwear. Cover the person with a bath blanket. Remove top linens. Make sure the head of the bed is lowered. It is flat as possible. The person has at least 1 pillow. Make sure the wash basin is already filled 2/3 full with water. The water temperature should be around 110 degrees to 115 degrees for adults. Measure water temperature. Use a bath thermometer or dip your elbow or inner wrist into the basin to test the water. Ask the person to check the water. With a handmade mitt, wash around the person's eyes with water. Do not use soap. Clean the far eye. Gently wipe from the inner to the outer aspect of the eye with the corner of the mitt. Clean around the eye near you. Use a clean part of the washcloth for each stroke. Ask the person if they want you to use soap to wash the face. Wash the face, ears, and neck. Rinse and pat dry with the towel on the chest. Help the person move to the side of the bed near you. Now you will expose the far arm. Place a bath towel lengthwise under that arm. Apply soap to the washcloth. Support the arm with your palm under the person's elbow. His or her forearm rests on your forearm. Wash the arm, shoulder, and underarm. Use long, firm strokes. Rinse and pat dry. After completing the far arm. You will now do the same steps and washing the arm closer to you. Now place a bath towel over the chest crosswise. Hold the towel in place. You'll pull the bath blanket from under the towel to the waist. Apply soap to the washcloth. Lift the towel slightly and wash the chest. Do not expose the person. Rinse and pat dry, especially under the breast. Move the towel lengthwise over the chest and abdomen. Do not expose the person. Pull the bath blanket down to the pubic area. Apply soap to the washcloth. Wash the abdomen, rinse and pat dry. blanket up to the shoulders, cover both arms, and remove the towel. If necessary, change soapy or cool water for the next step. If doing so, keep the bed rails up before you leave the bedside. Lower it when you return. Uncover the far leg. Do not expose the genital area. Place a towel lengthwise under the foot and leg. Apply soap to a washcloth. Bend the knee and support the leg with your arm. Wash it with long, firm strokes. Rinse and pat dry. Perform foot care. Lift the leg slightly. Slide the basin under the foot to perform foot care. You would place the foot in the basin. Use an orange wood stick or nail file to clean up under the toenails if necessary. Apply lotion to the foot if directed by the nursing care plan. Cover the leg with the bath blanket. Remove the towel. Repeat this step for the closer leg that's towards you. Remember to change the water for perineal care. This is important. Provide perineal care. You take off the depends by unfastening it and tucking it in case incontinence. perinatal care, you would use disposables, but in this case, I'm using a washcloth. Separate the labias in order to get inside of the vagina. Always start from dirtiest to cleanest. When done performing perinatal care, cover back up with the bath blanket. Now you will have to perform back care. You log roll the person to the side of the bed and have them hold on to the side rail. Before you would log roll the person, you would change the water in order for back care, so you don't expose any microbes. You would place a new Depends underneath the dirty Depends. You would align it along the buttocks and tuck the Depends under the backside as far as it can go. I place a towel so water doesn't drip on the bed, but that is not necessary. For back hair, you would take the new washcloth and you would make a mitt and apply soap. You would cleanse the back, rinse, and pat dry. Now once this step is done, you will now provide lotion to the back. You would squeeze a quarter size amount into your palms, lather, and warm it in your hands. Now you will go up the back for 3 to 5 minutes to promote circulation. You start with big strokes and tiny strokes. If your gloves are filled with lotion, you may change them now. Now with disposables, in this case I'm using a washcloth for convenience, you would perform back care to the lower half of the body. Remember to go down, down, up, and make sure you get anything and everything that's in the buttocks. Here you would, with soap, cleanse, rinse, pat dry. Now tuck in the dirty Depends as far as it can in order to put the new Depends on. You will log roll the person into a supine position and log roll them closer to you in order to remove the dirty Depends and place the new one. Now remove the dirty Depends and put it into a disposable bag that's placed at the end of the bedside. You will pull up the bath blanket and untuck the new Depends in order to put the Depends on the person. Now you will fasten it as tight as it can. Once this step is done, you may cover your resident with the blanket, dress them, lower the bedside table, and ask if they need anything else.